Hey, SnapFlash fam! Today we're unpacking a game-changing moment from Gaborone, where Botswana's president Duma Boko delivered a powerful call to action to the country's state-owned enterprises. If you care about reform, results, and a reimagined economy, this one's for you. Botswana's president is not mincing words. He says the country's rise is not guaranteed. And unless SOEs shake off mediocrity and embrace imagination, poverty and stagnation will win. So what's changing? Let's break it down. Before we dive into this bold reform plan, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you never miss a moment of Africa's political and economic evolution, SnapFlash style. In a high-stakes meeting with SOE CEOs, President Duma Boko didn't just talk economics, he spoke philosophy, literature, and grit. He opened by reminding leaders that Botswana's rise is not inevitable. It will take vision, discipline, and collective effort. Invoking Antonio Gramsci's critical self-inventory and referencing statistical rigor and global best practices, Boko accused many SOEs of normalized mediocrity, calling for a culture of performance rooted in merit, not political affiliation.
Where are we? Brutal honesty. Most of our SOEs have underperformed. They have been and continue to be a drain on the fiscus and a burden on government. This state of affairs is unacceptable and unsustainable. Many SOEs are plagued by governance issues. Even the best performing have contented themselves with normalized mediocrity and ordinariness. The reasons for this include the repulsive resurgence over the last 2 decades of appointments not based on merit and cutting-edge competence, but on filiation and affiliation. This has been a problem. And that is why we must now focus on merit in our appointments. Demonstrable track records of cutting-edge performance and excellence. Step 3. Where ought we to be? We need to have, for our SOEs and parastatals, reviewed, refined, and perhaps even enhanced mandates. Our SOEs ought to be fully self-financing and profitable. They ought to grow into global players and expand into international markets. Those with substantial overlaps in mandate ought to be rationalized and merged. And all ought to have deployed technology and attained maximum levels of efficiency, productivity, and profitability. Step 4. Government has begun a comprehensive expert-led process to develop in the next 12 weeks a national transformation program, NTP, to replace the primeval National Development Plan, NDP. This is a cognizable shift in approach and strategic thrust. Whereas the NDP was merely aspirational and vision-based, the NTP is implementation-based and focused on specific actions by various ministries and agencies, including SOEs and parastatals. Whereas NDP was a general roadmap of government's long-term commitment to national development, NTP enjoins the active participation of specified government entities with clear responsibilities and defined assignments. Whereas NDP posited ambitious targets for overall economic, social and cultural development, NTP stipulates specific targets that are measurable and quantifiable, KPIs, with clear metrics of assessment and lines of accountability. Whereas NDP paints only in broad strokes and lacks specificity in regard to concrete steps and proximate actions towards implementation, NTP prioritizes transparent, see-through processes and communication for stakeholder engagement to update on progress and challenges. NDP was a government document prepared by government almost exclusively for itself. The National Transformation Program is a nationwide document involving yourselves and the private sector, so that when in 12 weeks that document is settled, it will have our collective input. It will indeed be a polyphony, a fusion and synthesis, representing the very best of our country and society. The critical next step in this process is that a strategic workshop will be held to collect and record insights at all levels, to develop and refine strategic priorities and obtain full buy-in from, amongst others, yourselves. It will bring about identification of and coalescence around a true north. We must get our bearings right. It will determine immediate and long-term projects. It will identify socio-economic growth drivers. It will also have capacitation, continuing training and learning, which will and must include unlearning some of the habits and practices which we have routinized, stylized, and now become a defining feature of how we operate. We must unlearn some of those. So it will be a process of training, learning, and unlearning. One of the things that we will see is the establishment or strengthening of a project delivery unit in the office of the President, which institutionalizes rigorous monitoring and evaluation and provides early detection of problems and deployment of necessary intervention. It will ensure the achievement of targets within set times and budgets. It will also lead in the mobilization of resources to fund the projects, or many of them at any rate. And I conclude now. Words have been spoken, theories propounded, examples are being enacted as we prepare to transform lives and livelihoods. We are all called upon to shed our implicit predilections, our tacit assumptions and presuppositions. We must seize this moment to locate ourselves in a narrative bigger and grander than ourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our chance to overcome the egocentric predicament that makes things about us. And we must become inspired champions of change. And at the end, once again, imagination to the rescue.
Do you think Duma Boko's bold reforms will transform Botswana's economy, or will the system resist change? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear from you. If you found this insightful, smash that like button, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe for more bold updates from the continent. Your clicks fuel the truth. From eloquent philosophy to real-world action, Duma Boko is setting a new tone in Botswana, and the parastatals are on notice. This isn't just about mining diamonds, it's about mining potential. Thanks for watching SnapFlash. Stay sharp, stay bold, and we'll see you in the next story. Happy holidays.
Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.